Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about psychology level on goal. Goal respect psychology level. I'm going to show you how to draw it and how to plot it and how to trade with psychology level. We also talk of key levels and zones or zones because some people call it key levels, others call it zones. Goal respect zones and key level a lot more. So we'll be going to be talking about that today, and as well as trend line break or bounce when a goal breaks a trend line and bounce or retest after break. I'll be talking about that too. Just stay to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Okay, guys, like I earlier said, we have psychology level on gold, which we'll be talking about on today. Psychology level are levels that price react in the market. We have key levels or zones. I call it key levels. Some people call it zones because I trade gold too. I have trend line break or bounce. That is market reacting to a trend line. We have either a break or a bounce. Okay, when we talk of psychology level, what are psychology level in the forex market? Look at these blue lines. These are my psychology level, and they are 50 pips apart. Yeah, you see the way market reacting to it. Market came here, bounce off, break and retest, then moves up. And you can see psychology levels. When I talk of psychology levels, what do I mean? These are whole numbers in the forex market. Like you are to purchase something and they tell you that thing is 1,550 francs. You just like, let me give you 1,500. 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. So those are the whole numbers, and you see the way market been reacting to them. So I'm going to also be talking on key levels or zones, and you can see what are key levels. Key levels are recent highs or recent lows that the market previously made and coming back to react to it before moving down. And also we have trend line break or bounce. Like I earlier said, this is a trend line. We have a bounce of this point, market react. We have a bounce of this point, react, then moves. This is a trend line. We have a bounce of this point, we have a bounce of the point, and this point also. Let's move to the chart. Let me further show you guys how all this work and how you can plot psychology level, trend lines, and key level. Guys, I was saying, let's continue for here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. So I'm going to show you guys what I was explaining on how to draw psychology level on gold. As you can see here, this is my gold spot, gold XAUUSD. Look for a whole number closer to gold. Let's take three. Let's take 300, or yes, 3,000, or let's take 3,000. Let's take a whole number closer to where gold is currently at. Let's just draw that and coordinate. Let's take 3,000.00. Okay, let's look for where it took us to. So that number is not actually close to goal. Okay, let's look for 3,300. Let's plot 3,300. Okay, if you can see, here is 3,300. Gold was closer to this psychology level. It reacted to it at this point. If you can see here, at this point, there was a reaction here, break and moves upward. Here, it breaks, it went up, came back down, breaks, retest. If you can see, if I increase this candlestick, you will see this is a long break with a wick at the up, and we have a retest with a whole candle. Okay, what is our next psychology level on gold? Like I said on GBP/USD and other forex pairs, is a 50 pips apart difference. From each psychology level, we have 50 pips apart. Okay, we are going to use our measure tools. We measure from 3,300, where we have from this point to our 50 pips. If you are counting, you see 10, 11, up to 50. 50. You see that from 3,300 to 3,350.00 is 50 pips. So that will be our next psychology level on gold. Let's plot that. Put our line, coordinate. Hope you guys are understanding and seeing how these psychology levels are working. Like if you look this, we are on a 15-minute time frame. If you see how gold reacted to this point, almost retest, at least if you were buying or if you were selling this trade after the break, you know that we need to have a retest, and we'll be catching this and want to, they were selling, we'll be catching this point. I want to use this high. Yes, and we'll be catching this move. So that's another psychology we've plotted. What will be our next psychology level? Can someone guess that in the comment section? I already know it. Let's all do it at once. We have our line plotted. We arrange it to 3,400. Okay. As you can see, 3,400. If you are doubting it, use your measure tools or your ruler tools. You take from 3,000. We are looking at this number here. This number here in black now, and it's currently in blue. When I bring my console close, it comes to black. So 3,350 will be plot up to the next psychology level, which is 50 pips, as you can see there. This is it here, 50 pips. It's giving us exactly 3,400. So that's our next psychology level on gold. And that's how we keep plotting the psychology level. And if you look very well, we have market reacting to it. You guys know gold is one of the pair that respect zones very well. So as the market is going down or up, it keeps respecting the zone as well as forming key levels. That's another thing I'll be talking on, how to trade the forex market with trend line, psychology level, and key levels. All what I use, I'm going to be showing you guys. So we have our next psychology level. Let's plot up to the extent that we will be able to use it to explain one or two things on the chart. We have 3,400. What will be our next psychology level? That's 3,450. We have 3,450 here. Arrange that 3,450 and 00. 3,450. Our next psychology level will be 3,500. 3,500. Yeah, that's our next psychology level. And if you can see well, if you move to an hour time frame, we see very well what I'm trying to see. Look at the way market keep reacting on the psychology level we've drawn. We have to draw that above and below, so we actually see where we can actually put our trap. Like we want to catch this move. Like for example, if I was like, we have a trade here. Let me just use my trend line. I'm going to give a whole video on this, on how to trade with this. The market has given you the first touch, this point. We had the first touch here. We had the second touch here. So the second touch, the market did this. We missed this entry. The market did this, move upward, break our psychology level, and came back to our psychology level. That's the market. We had this point. Market did this, break our psychology level, give us a second leg. No, if we miss this entry, we wait for market to move up to break our psychology level and retest. That is standing where on a support level, then push up. So this could have been a good trade for us to take at this point. When the market break and we just wait for a retest, take care. We risk this low. Since we are in an uptrend, then we are targeting ×2 of what we are risking. So that's how psychology level works, guys. It moves more on adding more position. Let me use a ruler tool this time around. So for my beginners, you guys all see what I'm doing. You highlight and you pull up 50 pips. It should not be more than 50. It should not be less than 50. Exactly 50. So our next psychology level is 3,550. That's our next psychology level. We take our line plot and we arrange 3,550.00. That's it. Okay. We're expecting more push to the upper of that. So we have that. That's how we trade using psychology level and You just need to be looking at the psychology level, because price must always react to a psychology level. Like my previous video on what I talked on psychology level about forex pair. Psychology level are a whole, like a whole amount in the market. Like you want to buy something and they're telling you this thing is 1,650 francs, or they are telling you is 1,950 francs. You'll be like, let me just give you 2,000, a whole number in the market that the price must come back and react to that. Market must come back and react to that price, like 1,650. Let me just give you 1,500. At least that's a whole a whole or market price 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, just 500 francs adding each to a psychology level. I'm sure you're understanding, guys. If you're understanding this video and actually liking what I'm doing, please like, share, and as well comment your worries and subscribe so this video can be recommended to others. So if you want me to also plot psychology level on other pairs, just like comment the pair in the comment section and I'm going to see that and I'm going to attend to you guys. Let me just add more position or more psychology level on the chart so you all can see what I'm talking about. 1,550, now we are having 1,600. As simple as that. We just wait for market to come there and we take action. 1,600. Yeah, see? Yes. Okay, if you look at this point where the market is currently at, you see, for me, I'm a technical analyst and I use trendline. If you're plotting a trendline from this point to this point, okay, like we had a key level here. This is another thing I'll be talking about on my next video. Goal maintained zones or key level. Market came down from this point, break our psychology level. Even without we testing our psychology level, we test a key level. A key level in the market is a risk, is a previous high or a previous low that the market reacts to it before moving down into a direction. So that's what we have here as a key level. The market reacted to this key level and moves down. Let me write that down for support did not get it. A key level key level is a previous high or low, or a previous low that the market reacts to before moving in its direction. So actually we have key levels in the market before moving in direction. So that's a key level. Let me use this size, which will 18. Okay. Yeah. Some people can screenshot that as well as you can write out if you want. So that's a key level, and here also is a key level. This is a key level. The market can as well react to this. We have a key level here. This is a key level. This as well is a key level. Okay guys, don't worry, I'll be showing you how to use trendline, psychology level, and key level on my next video. Don't forget to like so that this video can be recommended to others, comment your worries, and please guys subscribe so this video can also be seen and recommended and viewed by others who are having issues with psychology level and on how to plot psychology level on goal. Bye guys.